Yo, we are back on the walk. And today, I have a bit of a special run. Because we've officially hit 1,000 subscribers, which is insane, by the way. We'll talk about it. But it's been less than 2 weeks, we hit 1,000 subs. Insanity. Because of the occasion, I wanted to show off my personal favorite, like, secret WhiteKnuckle region. So it's going to require us first to use the in-game console. We're cheating today. So to access this place, we actually need to get into the first secret area of the game, which is the ladder. Many people know it. Many people know about it. So we're just going to teleport there, because we can go find it, but, you know, we're going to be cheating anyways, so might as well just warp to it. Oh, boom, here we are. In the ladder. And it's as simple as using a cheat when you're in the ladder. So I'm just going to use the classic God mode. And boom! We've made it! We're in the cheat rooms. His domain. What the hell? I mean, there's gonna be like some, like announcer stuff here, so I'll make sure to shut up when they're talking, because it can be pretty interesting. It can be pretty interesting.
I didn't notice you there. Hi. Well, there's only a few reasons someone would end up in a place like this. All this unraveling space sure gets exhausting. Or maybe you were just bored or frustrated with it. Maybe you're one of those unfortunate few who heard about this place and wanted to see it for yourself. Doesn't really matter why. You end up here all the same. Was it worth it? What did you expect to find?
So, yeah, this is we're stuck here now. And obviously this is just a reference to the Backrooms, you know, the internet folklore. Just like, you know, no clipping out of reality, and then you just end up in an endless maze of, like, empty office spaces, or, like, whatever. The liminal spaces, as you know. You know, there's, this super popular, like, short film by, like, Cam Pixels. There's a bunch of those, and I really like those. They're really cool. And apparently he's getting, like, an A24 movie. He's, like, directing an A24 Backrooms movie, so that should be cool. But, yeah, we're just gonna be running through these.
I hope your fingers aren't getting tired.
They aren't. Trust me, they aren't. We're looking for something, in particular, and we walked past it earlier, but I didn't take it because it was, like, so early. The first time I did this, it's, like, random if this shows up. I don't know if they changed the odds, because we kinda got it twice in a row, which is nuts. The first time I did this, it took me, like, 30 minutes to find this. But anyways, now we go here. We hear the little, like, announcer noise, and then we go deeper.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I know.
Now we're in her domain.
I'm sorry. I need to go. Oh, that's odd. Someone found my. Yeah. No worries. I'll chat later. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Oh my God.
Hello?
Wow, someone is here. Oh, it's the climber. Hey, climber.
That's me!
You,
That's me! She's talking
how
about
did you
me!
get here? Oh, you must have. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You were in his domain, weren't you? I think that's the only entrance to this place. Let me check though. Yeah, that would be it.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm really sorry to say this, but there's no big secret here. No big reveal. No lore drops. Hell, this isn't even canon. It's an in-joke. And God knows, I love saying stupid things are canon. Oh God, I bet it was a real pain to get here too. Lots
Nope.
of RNG. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Shoot. Well, maybe let me take a look. Maybe I can give you a windscreen anyways, like, for your trouble. Yeah, no, this...
Yes!
This
That's all I
actually
want.
is
That's all I just want to win.
has an ending. Totally intended. Congrats on finding this place, climber. Or at least for...
The intended secret cheat
or
room's
being
ending?
guide
Wait a
on
second.
how to get here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it did,
Good
actually.
work. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that jazz.
True, true. I'll link the video I used in the description.
Let me see. I just gotta find the right switch. There's a whole lot of them back here. One of these should give you a windscreen. Let's see. No, not that one. I think that's for spawning a blood bug right behind the player. No, that's the funny steam
Nope.
out of nowhere button. Oh, this. No. No, that's for adjusting the timing on that fan, so it won't let the player pass once they're 9,000 meters into an endless run. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry about that. I think it's this big, chunky one. Let me give it a pull.
Cool.
Did that work? Oh, that's unfortunate. 30 minutes, huh? Let me look at the documentation. Okay. There's gotta be something in this guide. Shoot. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Hey, Climber. Just looking into things. I'm gonna mute myself real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay,
Awesome.
Can't hear me.
Oh.
Oh, I screwed this up. Oh, this is real embarrassing. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Okay, looks once the timer is engaged.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
Can't skip it. Why did I put this in? What? Oh, why did I do that? I literally can't. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. A whole half hour? I can't keep him distracted that long. Okay. It's gonna be very awkward. Maybe I can salvage it. Maybe I can actually say it was all a big joke, pretended behavior. Maybe I can tell a few jokes. I don't. Oh god, I don't know any jokes. Okay. Let me look some up. That's fine. Hey, Climber. I hope the water is nice out there. I'm gonna be a few more minutes, so just enjoy the shallow pool. I bet the cool water feels real nice on your hands. Oh god, that was awkward. Okay, real awkward. Do they know? No. I bet they're just enjoying the vibe. Maybe I can give them a radio. Yeah, that's a good idea. In the meantime, enjoy some tunes.
Tunes.
Okay, that should satiate them. Okay, let's look this up. Okay, funniest jokes. Let's see. Oh wow, these are terrible. I can't come back with these. Oh, maybe climbing jokes. I bet they'll really enjoy those. Oh no. Okay, these are even worse. How do rock climbers forget about bad climbs? They get over them? I can't come back with that.
Okay, I think someone left that as like a comment in one of my videos.
Okay.
Well, now I know where they got it, right?
Maybe they're stressed. I don't find it funny. I'm too worried. They're here. They're chilling. They're in a receptive mood. I got this. I could be nonchalant about it. Okay, let's give it a go.
Nonchalant.
Hey, Climber,
Nonchalant.
I just wanted to congratulate you again for getting here to this intended secret ending. I hope you enjoy the vibes for the next half hour. You've been through a lot in WhiteKnuckle so far, but you know how rock climbers forget about bad climbs? They get over them. Like, over the climb.
I got it.
mountain.
I got it.
You get it.
Yeah, I did actually. Yep.
That one? I did not. I have some stuff I need to get done, so we'll leave you to it. I might check in at some point, but in the meantime, enjoy
The funniest
vibe.
part of the joke is always the explanation. That's what I say. All right. So now we're just here, and now I get to do my 30-minute, well, I guess like 25-minute filibuster. The filibuster. I mean, this was the plan all along. Now I get to just straight up yap for the 1,000 subscriber special. I mean, she's gonna come back every once in a while, just to say some stuff, and I'll make sure to shut up when that happens. But hey, we're here now. So first off, thank you everybody so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's legitimately insane. It's been less than two weeks. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. It's been like a week and a half of the daily Knuckle, the daily Wuckle. I think this is like the 12th. This is the 12th video. It's crazy. Especially because like you know, I have the other channel. We don't talk about the other you know, they have the other channel. And I'd been making videos on that on and off for like 2 years doing like fighting game stuff. And obviously really not seeing much success in it. So just to like start this at the start of the year after like honestly a pretty dumpy 2025. It's legitimately insane. So I just want to say like thank you to everyone that's watching. All the comments, you know, I read all of them. They're oh wait.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask. What do you think of blood bugs? Pretty cool, right?
Okay, no, that was not a good one to come back to.
That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy the rest of your stay.
So, but yeah, thanks to everyone that's watching these. It's super cool. All the comments, all the questions are so nice. And even the people that, you know, aren't even commenting and just watching the videos. Thanks to you too. If you're just watching, if you leave a like, if you subscribe to once and watch one video, I mean, that's all I'm really asking for. It's like, it's kind of awesome. I wasn't really expecting much to come out of this. And we're 1,000 WhiteKnuckle strong. It's really, really cool to see. Someone asked me, like, how much longer am I going to do this, basically? Like, I love these, how many more are you going to do? And if you were to ask me after I uploaded the very first video, like, let's say, like, I uploaded the first video, in my head I wasn't expecting a ton to come out of it. I'd be like, maybe I can stick with this for 2 weeks, just for, like, fun. But at this point, we're growing. We're growing, so I'm just going to keep going until I run out of things to say. If I ever upload a video that's completely silent and all I just say is, like, we're back at the start, and then the rest of the video is silent, that's the last Daily WhiteKnuckle. That's how you know. But yeah, I mean, thank you will never be enough. It's just so cool that all these people are watching the videos. Every day, too. So yeah, thanks for the support. I'm gonna keep going on the Daily WhiteKnuckle. And, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
I feel like the joke earlier didn't quite land, and I wanted to do a second take.
Okay.
If you're okay with that. Okay. I'm assuming your silence means you're good, so here we go.
Yep.
How do rock climbers forget about bad climbs? They get over them. Pretty good, right? Okay.
Okay. But yeah, thank you so much. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But I did want to bring up the topic. This is like a great battle that's been in my head, a great debate, and that is WhiteKnuckle versus WhiteKnuckle. Because obviously this is the Daily WhiteKnuckle, the WhiteKnucklers, WhiteKnuckle, but I'm wondering for like the official spelling of WhiteKnuckle. This is my WhiteKnuckle versus WhiteKnuckle debate. Are we doing WhiteKnuckle WH or WhiteKnuckle WU? I feel like, I don't know, I if you want my 2 cents, I did the WhiteKnuckle Wednesday, and then like the fiery text on that, it had WH for WhiteKnuckle. But I see a lot of people doing WU. And I even looked at like the lead dev's Blue Sky, which is the person that's talking right now, Holly. Hi, Holly.
Blood bugs.
Oh,
Maybe more blood bugs? Maybe I should give him guns.
that would be horrible. That's the nightmare mode. That's 1.0 nightmare mode. Anyways, on her Blue Sky, it says like WhiteKnuckle WU. So maybe that's the proper, you know, the proper spelling, because she's the lead dev. But let me know. I'm willing to listen to the greater WhiteKnuckle. Someone was also asking if I had any thoughts on what the last few areas of this game might be like, and I believe, I could be wrong, but I think there's supposed to be 2, or I want to say 3 more regions, but it could just be 2. Obviously the nest is next, and if I'm being real, I really don't know. The nest, I feel like I saw somewhere that it might be combat focused, which maybe that's what's going to make the artifact items more useful, like the blink eye one. I forgot what that one's called. The teleporter or whatever, because that one, if you can kill an enemy with it, you get like an instant recharge. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we'll have to see, because, you know, whenever I'm playing WhiteKnuckle, the combat isn't really what comes to mind, you know? So we'll have to see. I'm just like waiting to see where it goes. I mean, I'm down for whatever, as long as it's fun. Because I remember reading through some reviews on Steam a few weeks ago.
I wanted to go
Oh,
over this idea with you. Habitation brown. It's like habitation blue, green, yellow, but well, yeah, it's more of a poop themed region.
I would play that.
I guess we already did that with Pipeworks, but this one would be like.
I'd do the Habitation Brown DLC.
Okay, maybe funny is not the right approach for a horror game.
True.
Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
But yeah, we'll see what they're cooking, really. I'm really interested to see what the nest is, and so far, like, every edition has been really cool. Because, like, finishing Delta Labs, or not, well, I never finished Delta Labs whenever that was, like, the final region, but, like, watching a speedrun, being like, dang, what's gonna be after the Delta Labs? And then it's like, the Abyss. And then, even if you just play the demo, that ends at, like, the elevator sequence. Like, the Bowser, and then the second half of the Dry Bowser. So it's like, dang, what's after that? And it's like, Habitation. And now we're going into, like, a whole new, habitation, like, zone. So, who knows? And it looks pretty insane on the outside. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to be. I'm wondering when that'll come out, but you guys know I'll be there day one. And speaking of horror games, because Holly just mentioned WhiteKnuckle is indeed a horror game. Someone had asked me, what's, like, my favorite horror game? Do I have a favorite horror game, favorite horror games? And I think, in terms of that, probably my favorite one would be probably Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3 is my favorite of the Silent Hills that I've played. It's just so cool. I know it's like uber short, and I think the development, it wasn't like a fully complete game, or it was like really rushed. But it's so cool. The music is really good, and the whole, like, the otherworld sequences in that game are just like, they peaked with that game visually, in my opinion. I played through Silent Hill F. Really cool visually too, but it's still not as cool as Silent Hill 3. Also, the music in Silent Hill 3 is so good. So good. So that'd probably be my favorite horror game. If PT ever became, like, an actual game, if Silent Hills ever got made, that would be another favorite, but we don't live in that timeline. But PT was so cool too. Very, very scary. That look behind you, bro. And I wanted to also just talk about some of my favorite games in general. Because before I talked about my favorite fighting games in other videos, but never my favorite just video games in general.
Oh, you're probably a little bit bored, right?
Actually, I'm doing all right. I'm actually doing okay.
My domain is pretty small. I can give you some climbing spots. You love to climb, right?
That might be good for the viewers, though.
If you hated it, you wouldn't have come this far. Or maybe you're doing it out of spite. In any case, enjoy some handholds.
Handholds! But yeah, so some of my favorite games. I have, like, a top 3 that I'm pretty comfortable with. But that being said, I don't think I have, like, a particular order for the top 3. But I would probably say, like, Super Mario Sunshine. That game, I could play that game so many times. That's, like, one of the first games where it's like, it'd be so cool to, like, speedrun it. And even, like, if I play the game casually, I'll just do, like, speedrun tricks just for, you know, that game's fun. It's just, like, the colors, you know, everything about it. The music in that game is also just, like, so good. Classic stuff. Nintendo was on their A game when they made Mario Sunshine, in my opinion. Some people I know just, like, hate that game with, like, every fiber in their being. But hey, that's one of my favorites. For sure. If that's, like, a Desert Island game, I could play that game over and over. Another one is Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts peak. Say what you will about the Kingdom Hearts story, and I'm not going to defend it whatsoever. It's, like, ridiculous. I mean, that's Nomura, though. But Kingdom Hearts 2 is such, like, has so much style. So much encapsulated, like, just pure essence of Y2K, like, cool design decisions, and the combat's so fun. Another just endlessly replayable game. Like, the data battles in that game are just, like, some of my favorite boss fights ever. Then Kingdom Hearts 3 was a big disappointment for me. But I played the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. The data battles in the DLC, so much fun. So much fun. If you like the data battles in 2, you should try at least the DLC. See if you can find like a save file for Kingdom Hearts 3 where it just puts you in the data battle area, because that shit's so much fun. Once again, endlessly replayable in my head. And then my third pick is gonna be Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Oh my god! Another game I could just play over and over. I remember I borrowed the Wii U version, like the remake or remaster, from a friend, and I played that in like 2 sittings. I love that game so much. Doing all the speedrun tricks in that game too, and just like the glitches, like you could do like the infinite bottle glitch where you get like the grandma's soup and you could just like drink it over and over, like switch it with different items so it wouldn't get consumed. Stuff like that, using like the tingle tuner with the Game Boy Advance. Oh man, that game is so much fun. The exploration, the adventure. People like hate the whole like Triforce Peace quest in that part, but I don't know. I love that game. So much fun. But I mean, those are my favorite 3 really. Someone asked actually if I played TF2. And yeah, TF2, classic video game. One of my favorites. One of the games I put the most time into for sure. That was like my first PC gaming video game of like blossoming.
My notes, and it looks like you have a lot of improvements to make for your run times. I don't want to.
Oh, come off it. Oh, come off it. Come off it on my run times.
Items more, and I mean, they're in the game to speed you along. So yeah, use them. That's my advice. Like, if you want to get a little bit better, use more items. Like, it might feel a little cheeky, but just do it. Sorry.
And that's my tip if you're... Yeah, that's also my tip if you're learning this game. Use all the items that you get. Very useful. Use those items. They're there for a reason. Especially the pittons and the rebars. But yeah, TF2. So much fun. Favorite class is Soldier, if you're wondering. Peep the unusual. I got an unusual in that game, peep it. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But yeah, no, that's a classic. So many memories in that game. Met a lot of friends. I have like how many? I think I have like over 1,000 for sure. But I think the majority of that time, funnily enough, was spent on like a Mario Kart, like a TF2 Mario Kart server, like Mario Kart map. Because I would just like after school, hop on TF2, Mario Kart, talk to my friends, and like I was a mic spammer back in the day. I can't even lie to you. So I would just like play music. It wasn't that I didn't like play like really loud shit, but I would just like play music on the server and talk to friends. Good times playing the TF2. I come back to it every once in a while. For a while, it was like really bad because of all the hackers.
Hey, what's your favorite region? I hope it's not.
Good question. Wait a second. You might have just given me a talking point. What are you? Yeah. What are your guys' favorite region in WhiteKnuckle? Because I am actually not sure what mine would be. Actually, no. I think Pipeworks is probably my favorite. If we're talking strictly on a visual like aspect, visual grounds, I think Pipeworks is so cool. The pipe organ, really, really cool visually. To me, it reminds me so much of Silent Hill, which is probably why it's one of my favorites. But hey, let me know what yours is. I know a lot of people. Well, no, there's some people that think the silence is boring. Oh, which reminds me, I like cut myself off completely earlier. I was talking about a Steam review that I saw someone like saying, I wish the game was more like the first 2 regions, because the first 2 regions are like super climbing focused, whereas the later ones you're kind of running from monsters. You know, Delta Labs, you're like trying to avoid the hand for the most part. The elevator shaft up where Teeth is, you're trying to avoid Teeth. It's just like a straight shot up for the most part, which I get that criticism, but I don't know. I also like the variety. Fan of the variety. But that's what makes me think maybe the NES being more combat focused could work. Maybe that could be the move. And as per usual, I've cut myself off like 3 more times, so I can't remember. Yeah, just 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. I can't remember what I was initially talking about. I know I was talking about TF2, but I feel like there's some other conversation I was going to segue into. Someone asked if I had played any of the Thief games, and I don't think so. I haven't played Thief, but I've played, there's another stealth game where you play as like a little goblin dude, and it's like multiplayer, or like 2 people at least. I've played that one a little bit with a friend. And then there's another like stealth game where you play as like shadow ninjas. That one was really fun. I know there's a second one of it. I forgot what it's called too, but I've only played the first one. But another game I'd be meaning to talk about was like that I'm looking forward to coming out is Mindwave. Game called Mindwave. It's there's a demo out for it on Steam, and I highly recommend you try it. It's so cool. It's basically just like WarioWare, just like inspired by WarioWare for sure. You just have to like do these like small tasks and everything. I think the plot is like you're in like a tournament, the Mindwave tournament. It's like a game within the universe, and you have to like have like a brain battle versus somebody else. But it's really fun, and the demo that's out is just like really cool. The whole like all the levels are. Oh.
Real busy.
Right. The whole game is like has a really nice hand-drawn art style. Really fun. The music's good. At least the song that's in right now. Very fun. Visually, it's just great. And apparently the later levels are supposed to have different styles. Like really cool. Very interested to see what that game becomes. Whenever there will be like another demo for it. But yeah, I'm a really big fan of this like secret region just because of like the background, the backrooms of it all. I really do enjoy those like CanPixel backrooms videos, and it seems like the backrooms has kind of just become the new age SCP, like with like the middle spaces, and you know there's like this is backrooms level like 200,389 or whatever, and it's just like this level has a monster in it that will like break your mind. It seems like it's becoming just like the new age SCP, but I kind of like just like the CanPixels sort of
Okay, let me read you this Climber XT.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Been working on. So we start out on a dark and stormy night in the substructure, where we see a tall, dark figure. Oh, you probably don't want to hear this. It was going to be really emotional, passionate, big twist at the end, but
damn.
unfortunately they were never meant to be.
No.
I'll find someone else
No.
who's interested.
But yeah, I like the CanPixels take on like the backrooms where it's, I don't know, it's way more mysterious to me. So I'm really interested to see what the A24 movie is going to be, especially since he's directing it. Supposed to be the youngest director that's ever done like a big budget movie like that or something. Very cool. But every time I see like tweets about it or something, all the replies are like, they have some kid directing this movie. It's gonna suck. But I don't know. I believe in him. Those found footages are so cool. He also made like the Rolling Giant stuff, which I'm sure you've seen. I'll put a picture up on the screen, but I'm sure you've seen the Rolling Giant. Very cool. But yeah. Another game series I love is Devil May Cry, though. I mentioned Dante last video because we were talking about SMT. DMC is so much fun. DMC is so much fun. And there's like so many games that try to sort of emulate the DMC style, but just like barely miss the mark.
5 minutes left.
We're almost there. There's some games that get like really close to it and are insanely fun though, and like basically just as fun. Like Hi-Fi Rush, that game super DMC inspired, but you have to like play to the beat. So much fun. It's a shame what like happened to that studio, but I guess that's just like corporate business decisions. But I think they got bought out, so who knows? There may be a Hi-Fi Rush 2 one day, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Another game that I played that was super like DMC inspired that was really fun was FF16, Final Fantasy 16. So much fun. The story for me left a lot to be desired, but the fights and the boss fights are so insane. They're so insane. If you don't plan on playing that game, I would just like recommend watching the boss fights in that game. If you like Asura's Wrath, you know, like the boss fight where that giant dude is like poking the earth or whatever with his finger. You should watch the boss fights in FF16. They're so cool. The spectacle is just like insane. But as I said, story left a bit to be desired, but it was okay because the gameplay was just insanely fun. And the DLC was cool with the Omega stuff. I like Final Fantasy too. I'd been meaning to play through all of them, but I never got around to it. Or I need to get back to it, honestly. I'm like almost done with 5.
Wow, now that we're getting close, I'm kind of excited. Are you excited? Ready for the leaderboard? Maybe you'll be number
Leaderboard.
1. I mean, probably not, but with the 30-minute timer, I can't imagine there are many people who are doing multiple runs. Not much competition.
Wow. I'll be the bearer of bad news. There is not, there isn't a leaderboard anymore. There used to be one, but I think the last time I did this, I got to the end and there wasn't a leaderboard. I was so disappointed. I was like, no. What was it saying? Yeah, Final Fantasy. I've been meaning to play through those. I'm almost done with 5. And I'm working backwards from like 7, basically. So I played 6. 6 is awesome. 6 is probably my favorite one so far, story-wise. 7 is a lot of fun. I haven't played the remix of 7, but I've played the original. And back in the lockdown, back in the quarantine lockdown, I actually played FF14 all the way through Endwalker. And that was awesome. That was probably like some of the most hype moments I've ever experienced in a game. Was like the ending of like Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Fun experience. I would low-key need another lockdown for me to want to pick that game back up again. It took so much time out of my day. But, you know, fun experience. And it's like, that game is truly like, you have to play like 100-something hours to get to the good part. Because the first few expansions of that game are just like, kind of whatever. Well, Heaven's Word was, it was good. It was good. I don't think my heart was in it until like, at the end of Stormblood into Shadowbringers though. But, hey, we're ending at the end. We're getting close to the end of this timer, and I still have like a few things I want to talk about. But hey, that's just fodder for another video. Who would have thought? I was like, am I gonna be able to fill like 30 minutes easily? And I guess I am. And I kept cutting myself off, so there was more shit that I wanted to say that I just forgot. I'm sure I'll remember in editing. But seriously, you know. Thanks to everyone that's been watching. 1,000 Wucklers strong. Let me know, Wuckle versus Wuckle. Who wins? We're nearing the end of this timer. It's been really fun. These videos are always fun to make. I know the last one, some people were like, "Hey, dude, if this game's giving you a hard time, you don't have to." I was playing into it a bit, but seriously, playing this game is so much fun, and I love it. I love it. So I'm down to just keep doing the daily Wuckle. Keep it going for as long as I can. Remember, just if I ever upload a video where I just don't talk for the entire video except at the start, that's how you know. Those are the end times.
20 seconds.
But as we've learned today, I feel like I have plenty that I can talk about while playing this game, so we'll see. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And yeah, there's no leaderboard. But, yeah. That's the cheat rooms. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll see y'all. Peace.